This episode of the Pickleball Show with Curtis Reese is brought to you in part by Gavin Fight of Resolute RE, the commercial real estate experts. Resolute RE is helping to bring more pickleball courts to the Lone Star State with free market analysis, site selection, and lease negotiations for your next pickleball center or restaurant or retail store. You name it, we can help. Ready to elevate your game? Visit the link in the episode description to learn more.
Because one of the things that we do here in Dallas is, first of all, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Curtis Reese. Please subscribe. I know it sounds corny and all that stuff, but it really does help to provide stuff like this and guests like this, who is the first Dr. J I've ever met in my life in person. She's a local celebrity. She's been around Dallas-Fort Worth tennis for decades and decades. She has amazing books. She has amazing software. She's amazing. She intimidates me. And you cannot get her autograph unless you check with her agent. We're welcome Dr. Joy Macci. How are you, Dr. J?
Doing fantastic, Curtis. How about you?
All right. Well, thanks for coming in today. We really appreciate that. Let's get into the way of pickleball. The what, the where, the when, the why, the how'd you just get into pickleball?
Oh my gosh, a very dear friend of mine was Craig Bell. He was the director of rackets, the last director of rackets at Ventry Country Club. And
Yes.
He says, Joy, come on over for a fun game. I think you'll like it. Well, pickleball. You know how pickleball goes.
Yes.
You hit one hit and you're hooked for life. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't
Yes.
take very long. And this is where, when you've got dear friends having fun, you've been longtime tennis friends, and you get into the pickleball world, the magic began. So, and the rest is history.
She's too nice. You know, I mean, she acts like she's all nice like this, but you get her on the court, she's pretty fierce. No, don't start that coy. She's like, oh no, she's a demon on the court. So tell us about what you're doing with pickleball right now. Currently, you have a Joy of Pickleball. What is that shirt you have on?
Well, with Joy of Pickleball, we do things working on spreading the joy of pickleball globally.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, I've been blessed to do some programs in Mexico, in Los Cobos, and Bahia Mita. As well at Secrets on both those resorts. Also had the chance to do it in Dominican Republic at Punta Cana. Was at the Jewel Resort, and what was so wild, here we are, we're on a basketball court, and we are, using basketball tape to tape off the lines of the pickleball court.
No way.
So then you was helping, and then I was helping mentor the staff there of the resort. Okay, guys, here's what we're doing on pickleball. Here's what we're going, and then the staff, and then the resort guests would come in. So it was kind of magical. It's neat to see a resort in a country where they didn't know that much about pickleball, and you share the wonderful sport of pickleball.
That's great. I mean, so you were mentoring pros and coaches or staff, or just like there. How big was the place? I mean, what was it like? Did you have young, big, old, young? How many players did you have? Stuff like that.
A lot of that. There was just a few. It was pretty much a few of the staff. There wasn't a big
Sure.
staff because they were more the entertainment groups at Dominican Republic and Jewel Resort. Or when I also was at Secrets, the two different locations in Mexico, yes, you would help the staff, you'd train the staff a little bit, and then all of the guests would come in. And the neat thing, I remember I was, in Los Cabos at Secrets Moxche, M-O-X-C-H-E.
Secret Moxche?
Moxche is the name of the resort. But what was really cool about it is you're on the top of the hotel and you're overlooking the ocean.
No way.
And then all of these people come down, all ages, all levels. There was about 24 to 30 people.
That's
we
great.
had 12 paddles and 12 balls with 2 courts.
That's awesome.
So you have to be a little bit creative at that time. You're saying,
yeah.
all right. But what was really so cool, Curtis, was by the end of the 2 hours, everyone was speaking one language, the language of fun and pickleball and community, and everyone had a blast. I even have a video of that. You would love to see that.
You gotta send
Since
it to
we didn't have very many, paddles and stuff.
Sure.
I says, okay, you in a single file line, you hit up one ball and rotate around,
Yes.
and we'll keep it in play and whatever. And one of
understand.
the guests, it's kind of like around the world. They came and they took a video of it. It was wild.
I want to see that. Yes, you should have brought that in.
But you want to talk about something even crazier?
Yes. What?
When I actually in January had the pleasure of flying and speaking at Pickleball Minds in Dubai.
Oh yeah, tell me about that, please.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing, and they did a wonderful job. Pickleball Minds is outstanding. They helped to build the business globally, and they're doing things like that. Amitabh and you also.
Amitabh, yes.
Yeah, he does a great job on that. And you look at Selkirk TV, you get Paul Olson. Those guys, they're really doing a wonderful job on that. But what was funny, I'd had a dream. I've been working on getting a group to go to Dubai, and I'm scheduled to go this November, the 2nd tonight, to take a group. So if you want to come with us, Curtis,
I can't
come
afford
on.
that. No, I got to stay here and work.
We've got to be. But what is really neat, I'd had a dream. I said, I want to ride a camel and play pickleball. That was my dream for 2 years.
You want to do it at the same time?
Yes. And
what? You want to play pickleball and
we did it. And it was so funny. In January, we did it. I can show you a video of that, too. I'm crazy. I know. I'm a big kid.
I know.
But that's what was so neat. Just
that
the
is
dream
cool.
of hitting and playing, walking on the camel, and then you're playing pickleball with one of our little joy paddles. You can see it. I'll send it to you.
Okay, this interview's over with. We're done.
Okay.
We'll see you. Okay.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, exactly. So you were actually running a camel and played pickleball.
Camel. Yeah. And there was a pro that was on
That's
there.
wild.
He was on the ground.
I'd like to talk to that pro.
Yeah, exactly. So he was hitting to me, and we were just kind of hitting back. So we were hitting back and forth. It wasn't an official game or anything.
No,
but
that's
we were
all right.
having fun.
No, it's a bucket list.
But the dream of playing pickleball on a camel, and we did it.
This is great. We're talking with Dr. Joy Macci of the Joy of Pickleball, amongst other things. Hey, please tell us about some of the, like I saw your website. There's so much on there, and it's a lot, but it's all honest and true. And she is like that. I've watched her from afar for decades. So many things that she's done. But so tell us about some of those like software, those speaking engagements you do, or stuff like that. And tell us about that.
Well, I'm blessed because I want to see what we can do to spread the wonderful sport of pickleball globally.
And tennis. You did tennis for a long time, right?
Yep. Rick and I ran Macci
Yes.
International Tennis
amazing
Academy,
pro.
Macci Academy, and
That's still in Florida, right?
Yep, still in Florida. Yep, Rick's still doing a great job on that. When we were together, we had the pleasure of working with Serena and Venus Williams.
Sure, I remember that.
I personally coached Andy at the age of 10 years old, and I've got some crazy stories on that one.
Andy Murray?
No, Andy
Roddick. I'm sorry.
Andy Roddick.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jennifer Capriati was with us as well, all that fun stuff. But, but you're talking about the different conferences and things just to get the word out, because the sport is amazing and it transforms lives.
So what are your thoughts on, like, sorry to interrupt, I'm not really,
ahead.
but I'm saying, I just remember all the tennis stuff that you all did, the training, and it's out there. You need to go look at it. You need to go look at it. It's if you're any type of savant or any type of what they created, truly is stuff up there with Steve Smith, the mentor of mine in Tampa, Florida, and Dave Anderson, junior director at Brookhaven, amazing mentor and friend of mine. Tell us about that. What do you see from the outside looking in when you first started pickleball?
You mean pickleball?
Pickleball versus tennis in a positive way. We're not pointing fingers.
No.
What do you think about that? Because you're such a high-level trained tennis professional. What do you think?
From both. The beauty of pickleball, it's not an either or, it's an and. We're not competing. This is where the beautiful thing is. I feel pickleball can add more enthusiasm to tennis, and tennis to more to pickleball.
Yeah.
I think they can work and dance together. And this is where you look at in the pickleball world, a majority of the high-level players are ex or tennis pros. So you'll see a lot really coming in from that. But with the neat thing, we don't need to compete against the other. Let's just work together, because the key thing in the world. You look how racket sports, it's the whole sports, whether padel or pickleball or tennis or these different things.
Perfect.
You want to keep expanding. Where it's
said that perfectly. That's impressive. Some people say paddle, padel. It's
padel. Exactly. Sport of tea. Yes.
Whatever. Yes. So is there any type of brand you endorse, like attire, apparel? Oh, what? Those are the old school ones?
Those are the old Nikes, yeah. Exactly. They're the little kids' shoes. I have little kids' shoes.
Awesome, dude. They're like the old lava ones.
Nike Air. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay, what are those? So,
Nike Air.
As far as like to use paddles or?
Well, paddle, actually, I'm very blessed. A company about a year ago, Velvet Athletics, a Dallas company.
Good.
Okay. A Dallas company says, Joy, would you do a signature paddle with us? And I went, gosh, I was honored. A company approached me to do a paddle, and we now have a Joy.
What were they called?
Velvet Athletics.
Okay, thank you.
And actually, I'll get you a paddle in the car. Okay.
I want one.
And there's a Joy paddle.
Yes.
And the neat thing is we want to share the joy of pickleball globally. But what's neat, we spent a year designing it, and we got approved about 3 months ago. It's USAPA approved. So it's really exciting. It's a beautiful paddle, too. I should have brought it in here. Oh, next time I can go get it.
She's nuts. Anyway, so I'm going to keep going with this. So she did a good job. So you like the paddle use. So let's go. Now we're still back to way of pickleball with Dr. Joy Macci, going back to that. Do you play much, or do you play for fun? Do you prefer singles, doubles, mixed? What's your jam?
You mean in pickleball?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, in pickleball. I I love pickleball.
I know.
And then what's interesting is I was still always coach tennis. A little bit.
Of course.
But I'm doing more pickleball now than I
I
am
know.
tennis. But
I
it's
feel
like
you on
the
that
numbers
one.
you know how that goes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's expanding more now, so pickleball is more of a majority of my coaching. But when I play pickleball. And and I have a blast. I love playing. Like I love to play with the advanced guys, like the men's open 4.0 plus.
Sure.
And then I love to go compete and spar and have fun.
I know,
So,
man. Yeah, whatever, dude.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So,
So right now, what's your favorite memory of pickleball?
Oh my gosh, favorite. Oh, that is so hard. One special memory. I mean,
Currently,
so
that comes to
many.
mind. There's no specific one, but which one comes to you? Because there's a lot of them. I have to tell you that there's a lot of them. Whether it's seeing your student hit the ball correctly, or whether you see him smile for the first time, they're like, "Oh my God, I won a point," or But what comes to your mind? A great memory that just makes you smile.
Oh my gosh, I've got a couple memories that are magical. The one of them is I had a team that came to me that goes, "Joy, we got a wild card in the U.S. Open Pickleball Championship." This was like 2 months before that. They said, "Can you train us? Can you get us ready for it?" I says, "Well, I'll do my very best. We'll go for it."
Yeah.
They went from wild card to silver medalist that year.
Who was it? Can you say?
It was Karen. Yeah, it's Karen Bussell and Vicky Smith.
Okay,
They're little
Vicky
dynamos.
Smith.
Vicky, Vicky.
Okay,
they are two little dynamos. I mean,
we're gonna tag them.
Doing well. They are fabulous.
We're gonna tag them on this.
Good.
So when you
we
say
should.
it, they're gonna.
So they know that their name. Because I'm still proud of those guys. I have other people. I won't share so much names, but some people that I'm working with that are overcoming major things. I have one that was a best friend. Says, "Joy, will you work with my best friend?" She has had a major surgery. She was a very active mountain biker. I mean, like competitive national level mountain biker, but had a fall down. I mean, fell down a mountain and whatever. And right now, like her shoulder has to be taped in on her lesson. I had a lesson with her this morning. Her shoulder has to be taped in. She actually was having an accident in the car, and the middle finger had gotten cut off with a blender. And this is where a husband is battling stage 4 cancer. You have someone,
the same
person, same person. But what is so special is the joy in her life, the fun when it goes on to the pickleball court, and to see the magic of the beauty of pickleball bring life and joy and hope and fun. Every week comes and this is the highlight. She says, "Joy, this is the highlight of my week." And she and her best friend are just so cool. I love them dearly. But it's like this is where pickleball is more than just a sport. The neat thing is this we can do to help heal and help and encourage and support and share love and joy to others in the world. So to me, that's the higher meaning of what all we're doing.
I need a tissue.
I know.
No, seriously, that's the beauty of what you do and why you do it, and that's one of the reasons why I bugged the hell out of you to come in. Like I canceled her last time. I suck at first impressions. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. I'm not good at them. But anyway, those are great memories. So how about a favorite teaching? What's a favorite rule you like to remind your players when they walk on your court? What's a rule you like to tell them? It's just a basic one that you know is important.
A little fun. I love to make rhymes because I want to sink into people's subconscious level because, physiology and psychology and understand most at the conscious level, everyone trains. But very few people train on the subconscious level, and 7% of all human behavior is controlled at the subconscious level.
Wow.
So I'm like a big kid. This is where the way, exactly. And this is the way we can sink in the rhymes. So I like to make fun rhymes like, keep your hands in front, make your opponents grunt, keep your hands behind, you're behind.
Nice.
Something like that.
That's pretty
Or
decent.
you make up of rhymes like people are getting ready for a shot. You have S cubed, set, shuffle, strike. So the first thing you do is set the paddle. Lining up the palm or the knuckles, line up, the tip down, forward and through. Set, you shuffle to the shot, then you strike, then you go right back to ready position. So remember S cubed.
Are you going to charge me for that?
No.
Yes. I'm just kidding.
That's a freebie, Mr.
That's
Curtis.
good, but people are going to watch this.
No, but that's
exactly. Part of it, and that's.
And I created another stroke, a new stroke in the game. It's called Sky 5, because you really look at pickleball when people look at the number of people that lob, and then they run back there all the way through. They hit the ball, but the statistics prove you lose 98% of the points.
Wow.
And you waste a lot of energy.
Yes.
So I thought, oh my gosh, then we shouldn't let those balls bounce.
No
so
kidding.
a simple way to do that is you say, Okay, Sky Five is you pivot sideways, shuffle back, high five the sky. That's why we call it Sky Five. It's palm up or buckles. So all you're doing is pivoting and popping. Pivot, push, and pop.
Wow.
You pivot, you shuffle back, you pop, you hit a nice lob up middle to the deep of the court, in the middle deep.
Yes.
Then you take one step forward, you're back into your offensive volley position instead of running around like a little rat on cheese, for the next shot.
Rat on cheese.
So, yeah.
Oh, those are good tips.
Yeah.
They're all good tips.
Sky Five if you want to stay alive.
I will. Sky 5, you want to stay alive.
Yep.
She's a trip. She's the one and only Dr. J. Dr. J. Dr. Joy Macy. All right, so what about a favorite drill? Do you have a favorite drill you like to do?
Oh, my gosh, so many. There's
Say with like the beginner level they come in, like an entry level. Someone walks in.
entry level.
Yeah, just something that somebody could listen to this and say, I'm going to try that.
Okay. Something fun. This is where one of the new things I'm working into is developing a whole new program on the joy of quantum sports, where we're adding neuroscience and all the other stuff into the coaching and the training. And I'm partnering with an amazing other doctor, Dr. Rick Guerrera. He owns the Terra Quantum Recharge Center in Colleyville.
Oh, nice.
Stanford graduate. I mean, he's brilliant and he does different stuff. But what's the neat is when you learn to train the brain, master the game. Now, what most people do, they train the body, but they don't train the brain. In a fun way, I'll tell you a little trick that we're using now, working with like the neuroscience of it, is you get those little bitty rubber balls, like they're golf-sized pickleballs. You can get them on.
And beezer balls?
Those little baby ones, the baby balls, we call baby balls.
Baby balls.
But I also buy baby paddles. Because what happens when you get the baby ball and the baby paddle, your brain has to zero in 10 times more, and your focus level has to go, it 10x's your focus time. So you go from here to here. So then, baby ball, but first you get them to do it, you're 10 times here, 10 times here, 10 times flip-flop. But then you get them, can they do it to their feet still? Or if you want to do the next level, make them jog and do the 10-10.
Yeah.
So that's, and you do against the wall and different things. But then I will take them out on the court and use those balls. And they come back so much quicker, and you learn how you have to keep your hands in front to make your opponent grunt.
Train the brain to win the game, right?
Train the brain, master the game.
Master the game.
Yes.
Got it. I was like one of those guys that was like, went to college. I do fill in the blank, and I get out of 4, I get 3. Out of 5, I get 4. Out of 2, I get 1.
Where's that one?
There's always one I always forget. God. So that's why I screwed that up. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
My mom, not you, my mom. She makes me, our youngest son, we always mispronounce words. And it's like so called Chick-fil.
Yep.
Whatever. So now we're going to go into the kitchen. This is where we talk about you,
Kitchen?
Doctor. It's called In the Kitchen. It talks about you. So we'll start with, what kind of music are you jamming to when you walk on the court, or when you really want to win a match, or what gets you going?
I love dance music, like the disco dance music. Staying alive, or celebration time. Come on, that.
Just go disco.
I'm a disco queen. Yes, I have to admit it. That shows how young I am.
I've never heard of a disco queen on the show before in 3 years. I love it. All right. Well, that's our first disco queen.
Exactly. The geriatric. No, you're
Shut up.
Just joking.
All right. So, do you have a favorite movie, a favorite show you're watching, or a favorite?
I don't really watch TV.
Too much
that
TV.
Much.
That's not
No,
right. You
I
don't have time.
No.
Don't have time.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite sports team?
Sports team. I like a lot of teams. You know what I mean?
You're just an all-encompassing.
I'm not zeroed. I'm so into. We're working on growing
the racket sports world. That's what you're doing.
It is. Just my focus is more on that.
What about a favorite? You guys have pets? You have pets?
Yeah.
Cats, dogs, alligators.
I love all animals.
All
I've showed horses in the past.
I know that. I remember
dogs
that.
And all
Yeah.
the other stuff. But I have a ragdoll cat.
All right.
And see, what's neat about a ragdoll cat? They're a dog in a cat body.
Really?
It's the ragdoll cats are like Labrador.
Wow.
Labrador retrievers.
That's cool.
It's like you'll come in, lie down, pet my stomach, you know what I mean? And it sleeps and snuggles. I mean, it's just long hair, blue eyes, just so cute. But it's lovable.
What's her name?
Like
What's boy or girl?
Well, I first had a girl ragdoll. Her name was Shiva, and then she had to graduate to heaven. But she lived 18 years, was perfect.
Yeah.
The last year just stopped eating.
I'm sorry about that.
I know. That's a little hard. So we had to get someone out, and we found it's hard to find them because the breeders it's kind of a rare breed. and found one, and it's a boy, and his name is Simba. He's like the
Simba.
lion. He's like the little Lion King, and he likes to go check it out. And what's funny is once a year he has these gorgeous long mane and whatever, but once a year it gets knotted and you have to shave him. And he looks like a skinned rat.
Ew.
You've got these big hair and the little paws that are longer. Then you've got a skinned body. It's like an alien cat, So it's kind of funny. But he's
I can
cute.
imagine that one.
Exactly.
All right, so this is the last part of our interview, and we'd love to have you back in studio or wherever you're on remote somewhere in Dubai or riding a camel.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm serious. You got to call me.
Hey, when
I'm serious.
Okay,
if you do that crap, call me.
Okay.
I'll save it. Anyway.
Yes.
So, what's something about you that people don't know that is very unique, and they'd be like, wow, that's so cool, or whoa, that's so wild, you know what I mean, about you? Everybody has their own thing. I'll give you some examples while you think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I'm a triplet. Nobody knows that.
That's
yeah.
cool.
And my youngest brother had twins, so the triplets. I've had people come on who go to Walmart at 1 a.m. and know they're on no substance whatsoever. They just go people watch at 1 a.m.
Wow.
at Walmart. And that's fine. I won't say this. You probably know who this person is, by the way. I'm going to say who it is. Because they're at our Fairburg around here. Which
Okay.
that was one of my first interviews I did at the old studio.
Yeah.
So just something like that. Something unique.
Something unique. What most people don't know, my inner circle friends know, but in college, I was number 1 on the tennis team at University of Arkansas. Life was easy.
Nice.
And then that's not so much of it. But in 15 minutes later, I'm in intensive care, hooked up to life support, coming in and out of coma. Had a freak fall down a flight of stairs, and marble stairs in the KKG sorority house, and a skull fracture concussion. And I had a heaven is for real experience. So that's something most people don't know about me.
Oh, that's
But what was neat about that, the cool stuff that I learned, from being a top athlete, and then I knew God's will was kind of me to more help others be their best athlete.
Yeah.
But God, when I was up there, it was like I was nervous and scared. I was 20 years old, and everything was good. And He says, "Joy, life is a gift. I give everyone unique gifts destined for greatness. Have you fulfilled yours?"
No.
And I said, "Father, I'm not done." And He kind of lovingly gestures back, and He said, "Joy, you were given your name for a reason. Your mission is to find out why."
Wow.
So my name, divine purpose, and life passion is to live, give, and share joy in the world, helping others define and align their God-given gifts, goals, and greatness. So that's me.
I can't do it. I can't be sarcastic about that because that's a good story. She shut me up. Okay, well, let me ask you this. How would people get in touch with you if they wanted to take one of your classes? Or you've told me the website, but let our followers know and listeners know.
Probably easier. You go on LinkedIn. You can get me, or you can go. Probably the email would be drjoy, DRJOY @joyofpickleball.com.
She responds really quickly, and I can be reached at Curtis at ReeseRacketSports.com, or on the World Wide Web. Just type in the Pickleball Show with Curtis Reese. Send us comments. Send us anything you want. If you want to come on the show, let me know. If you want to sponsor, it's like $5 to $50. We'll get you on here. But that's it. While we're going on, anything else, Doc? Anything else you got to say to us?
Oh, no. You're doing a great job, and this is where let's get great people like Curtis is going to make a difference in the pickleball world.
I didn't tell her to say that.
Coming through.
We're out of here. So maybe. We might be out of here. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. This hot Dallas, Texas day. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
All good.
That's it?
Fantastic.
She's just nice. There's no